Recently, I've found myself scrolling and consuming too much and not creating enough. So I challenged myself to make croissants. I decided one random evening to make croissants. I needed a challenge, and this is something I've always wanted to try making just to prove to myself that I can. So, first things first, we're starting by making the yeast mixture, which is just warm milk, honey, and the yeast. And we're gonna let that rise. I'll also have the recipe that I used linked below.
Hey everyone, it's currently 7:15 p.m. and I've decided I want to make croissants. So, my yeast was doing its thing. I went on a walk, that's why my hair looks crazy because it was windy out. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients to this. I already made my block of butter and it's in the fridge. So now I have to make the dough. And then that's gonna sit in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow we start shaping. I'm using my computer as a light source. You can see my yeast because it's dark in here because the sun's going down, but my yeast looks good. Here is my beautiful dough. I'm gonna cover the bowl with plastic and let it proof for about an hour until it's doubled. Okay, I have my parchment paper here and I cut it into the right thing. I'm going to kind of spread it out to fit this, I guess. I feel like it's always a good sign when dough rises because then it means your yeast activated. So that always makes me happy because I've baked with stuff that doesn't rise. It's just annoying because then you did all that for what? Literally nothing. But this, it's promising. It's promising. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time doing this. But there's a first time for everything. And I conquered sourdough, so who's to say I can't conquer croissants? I feel like this is good. This is good. I kind of want to go to bed. Wait! I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited. I'm gonna wrap it in plastic wrap now. It's roughly the right size, and I think it's all wrapped and the AC is gonna kick on, so I'm sorry. But we're putting this in the fridge. Okay, I have my 7 by 10 inch dough here and I'm gonna add the butter.
So in the last clip, I encased the butter block inside the dough, and now I'm doing the first rollout lamination situation. So you basically just roll the dough out to a certain length with the butter block inside it, and you want everything to stay really cold so they don't merge. This was kind of hard for me because it's summer and it's really hot out, but I did my best. And then you fold it over itself, and that creates more layers. You fridge it and then you roll it out again and fold it and fridge it. And I forgot to film that part, so we're gonna move right onto the step after the second lamination, which is to start rolling out the dough before you shape the croissants. This is definitely a bit of the challenge because the dough is hard, the butter is kind of hard, you don't want them to melt, and you need to roll them out pretty thin while trying to keep the layers.
I think some of my butter is blending in with these layers, which is not good, but oh well. I'll wrap it and put it back in the fridge, and then we'll roll it out again, even thinner, in like 30 minutes or so. I have all these little rectangles marked out. I'm gonna get 5 good ones and then like 2 wonky ones. Now I need to cut them. I'm scared that my dough is not the right temperature, like it got too warm. But I feel like you really can't expect your first croissant experience to be perfect. Can't tell if you can see layers or not. You live and you learn. And I like trying new things. And I like learning, so. Guys, I'm nervous. Then you like brush off any excess flour. And then I think you just roll it up. It said not too tight, not too loose. Wait, why are they so cute? Does that look right? I don't know. I have no idea. Look at that. Okay, wait. I don't know. What do we think? Maybe my dough should have been thinner? Boy, I have no idea. You know what? I don't know. Like it said 1/2 centimeter thick. That's about 1/2 centimeter. So my croissants have proofed, and now I'm gonna brush them with egg wash, and we're gonna put them in the oven and just hope for the best. I don't have a wire rack, so this is how I'm cooling them. But they don't look too bad. I kind of burnt the bottoms, which I'm kind of mad about. It's because I have this gas stove and the heating elements on the bottom. So I always forget the bottom of them get cooked faster and the tops of stuff doesn't get as cooked. Like when I'm trying to make Basque cheesecake, it doesn't burn, guys. It literally just doesn't burn. I have cheesecake, but it's not burnt. I just want to eat one of these so bad though. But I feel like I should wait another 10 minutes. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna cut it open and see what the layers look like. Outside was very flaky. The inside, I definitely think the butter kind of melted a bit. There's a little bit of layering, but I can definitely get better. Like I can unroll it. I feel like that's an accomplishment. Kind of tea. Plus they're delish. I mean, you can't really go wrong with butter and flour and a croissant. 7 out of 10? They're good.